Hi everyone, what's up? How are ya? Hope you're fine. My name is Anya. It's time for some creepy videos. So, yeah, let's hope they're creepy.
From the beginning, I warn you that the content of this video is not suitable for those who usually have nightmares after seeing horror clips. The videos that you will see in the next few minutes are so shocking and extreme, surely they will be recorded in the depths of your subconscious. Will you take the risk? My name is Lenore
Everything is recorded in your subconscious.
Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 5 paranormal videos that will chill you to the bone. Number 5. What begins this investigation is extremely interesting. A case that lately has aroused great concern among the workers of a shopping center due to strange phenomena that some employees have even managed to capture on camera. The first disclosure of these manifestations came from a hairdresser who had recently closed her shop. As usual, the woman was heading outside when she noticed something extremely strange in one of the many skill machines that the mall has. This is what she recorded.
Machines? Oh.
No hay nadie, no
There's no one moving it.
no se sabe, pero esto lo
The
encontramos
next
así.
distance we arrived. So when was that?
Clearly, that is not normal. This recording would be the beginning of a series of extremely disturbing manifestations.
Yeah, but maybe that's just maybe it just doesn't close properly and is hanging out there, and maybe there's either some kind of breeze that makes it move, or a kid or somebody got something out of it, and just because it's not closing properly, it's still moving. That's why I asked when did they get there? So we know maybe it's just been 30 seconds, so it's still gonna take a while till it closes.
You see, that same week, and during a night shift, a security guard thought he had seen through the cameras the presence of a person walking the corridors. Something completely unusual.
Is it just me, or did you guys notice as well that the last, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 videos of hers, of Lenore, the sound is different? Maybe it's just me, but to me it sounds as something changed with her sound. It sounds different than it did before. But then maybe that's just me, I don't know, because each time I wanted to say something, but I'm not quite sure. But I'm hearing it again. Something is different with her voice, or, well, her sound.
Since at that moment, only he was inside. For him, this was enough reason to make another round, which was uneventful.
Wait,
However, when he saw the recording of
I hate it when that happens. I just wanted to restart this because I didn't hear what it was about.
seen through the cameras the presence of a person walking the corridors. Something completely unusual, since at that moment, only he was inside. For him, this was enough reason to make another round, which was uneventful. However, when he saw the recording of his transit through the place, he came across this.
Oh, we're filming off the screen again. Great. it's not a reflection? I thought that was a reflection.
As you can see, the guard can be seen touring the area, but he was not alone. Looking at the monitor, he noticed that shadow that appeared right behind him, following him at a very short distance. The most skeptical are sure that it has nothing to do with anything paranormal, and perhaps it was a coincidence. Maybe a person stayed longer than normal in the facilities.
Yeah.
Something difficult, but probable.
I mean, if it's not a reflection, then it's either somebody else who worked there or some stupid burglar who didn't see him and he's just walking around. I mean, there's tons of reasons for people to be in places. I mean, not if it's a private home and then if you have someone else there, that's different. But if these are public places with lots of people working there, there's always some kind of reason why people stay late. You know, maybe they still have to work or clean up or don't want to go home.
Since a couple of times throughout the year, there are people looking to spend the night inside. The staff decided to ignore it until a few days later.
I'm sorry. I just remembered one time, some 20 something years ago, it was my first job after school ended and before university. I was working for this workaholic. Oh, she was one of the worst kind. And then one night she stayed so late at the office they locked her in. Not only was she locked into the building, her car was also locked into the garage, and there was no way for her to leave, so she had to call all sorts of people, because I think she called the security office and there was nobody there. And at some point she actually started getting scared, having to spend not only the night in the office but the weekend, because it was a Friday night, right? And who the fuck stays until 9 or 10 p.m. On a Friday night? But yeah, that was she was pretty creeped out that night.
Another event occurred. There are people looking to spend the night inside. The staff decided to ignore it until a few days later, another event occurred that convinced them that there was indeed something there. It happened in one of the outer pubs of the enclosure. It was one of the security cameras that in the middle of the morning captured this. Watch.
Kind of hard to tell what that is supposed to be. Just looks like glitching shapes.
What do you think that is? You can see a head making strange movements. However, everyone assures that no one was there at that time. The workers are very fearful of the situation, since there are too many coincidences that have occurred no more than 2 weeks apart. What are all these manifestations due to? Tell me what you think.
Wait, crap. So is this supposed to be the head then, I'm guessing? And that would be the shoulder? Maybe it's... I don't know what that thingy is. I didn't pay attention to that. Maybe there's... Oh, is it... Oh wait, it's an armchair. Well, maybe... Is that thing a broom? Maybe that person is cleaning up there. Is somebody of the cleaning crew who stayed late or didn't finish their work or something like that. No, that doesn't look like... I have no clue what that was.
The following footage came into my possession thanks to Gustavo Vorcas, a fervent Paraguayan subscriber who in his email tells that one night while he was going home, he noticed on the outskirts of a shopping center the presence of a rather overwhelmed policeman with his gun pointing towards the interior of the establishment. He says that when he saw the scene, he took out a cell phone camera, thinking that it was a thief trying to escape. However, what he saw left him absolutely dismayed. Pay attention.
Is that one window broken there? This one? Great. Here, the last one on the right? Or is that a shadow standing inside the window? No, I think it looks broken. And that looks like a monkey or some ape. Because the arms are so long.
The nervousness shown by that policeman is clearly justified, since as you could see, it was not a person. Rather, it looked like an animal trying to get out. Gustavo recounts that in later statements, the officer reported that he fired because, in his own words, it tried to attack him, assuring that from the way it walked, it was a creature that he had never seen before in his life. He states that the being could climb completely flat surfaces. What do you think that is?
Wait, what?
Seen before in his life. He states that the being could climb completely flat surfaces.
What is that supposed to mean? Climb completely flat surfaces? Like flat on the side, like it, or like a mirror surface, or something where it can't hold on to? Is that what it's supposed to mean? But then, well, I mean, whatever it's climbing in there is doesn't look that tall or high.
Leave it in the comments.
Well, to me it looks like some sort of monkey.
Number 3. The following corresponds to a rather puzzling situation that one of our subscribers is living and wanted to share with us. For personal reasons, he did not want to reveal his identity to us, since he is afraid of public scrutiny, because he thinks that no one will believe him. So he preferred to contact me. In his email, he says that for days, together with his family, he has been hearing strange things. At dawn, he would hear the creaking of wood or inexplicable bangs in empty rooms.
I mean, the creaking of wood, that's something that takes place 24 hours a day, depending on heat or coldness or humidity, dryness. Why is that always mentioned as something paranormal?
For this reason, he placed different security cameras to see what it was about, since it seemed to be an animal or a cat making loud noises. But they don't own any pets. Perhaps they would have
Maybe there's a cat outside then, or snuck into the house, or has a way to get into the house and outside without being noticed.
Preferred never to have known what the cameras recorded.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should have listened first before talking again.
Estábamos tranquilos aquí en casa.
No, we were chilling here in the house.
Y de repente comenzamos
Suddenly
a
we began
observar
to
en el bar
observe
de
in
la
the
casa
bar of the house
que se movían los orbes.
that the
Tenía rato
orbs
que no llegaban con tanta cantidad.
okay.
Ahorita van a ver una lluvia de orbes. No debe tardar.
I mean, And you know me, I don't
Esta es la
give
cámara de
much
seguridad
about these orbs.
de la casa.
I believe
Empezó a
most of
llegar
them are
uno,
either
dos. Empezaron a llegar muchos.
dust or
No hay
insects
ninguna,
or
no hay nada prendido, ni ninguna
something
esfera
else. But
de
that does look
luces
weird though. I mean, the amount that came out of
y se
nowhere
mueven
all of a sudden.
lentamente. Ahí viene uno por la mesa, por la silla. Ya va llegando a la barrita. Y ahorita van a ver que de repente llegan muchos.
Yeah, but maybe there's some air ventilation system, and that every, I don't know, every 30 seconds, you know, will set off specks of dust flying into the light, making it look like orbs.
Ahí vienen otros. Ahí van subiendo. Ahí van subiendo.
Or
Ese es un fenómeno que
oh god, what is it called when you know, like lint? I think, is lint a collection of these cloth thingies? I never know the word. You know, if you have like one little bit of lint that sometimes floats through the air, that could be the same. I mean, if it's dust or that stuff or something of the sort.
pasa relativamente seguido, aunque tenía algunos meses que no aparecían los orbes.
Wait, what does it say before?
Este es un
There's a
fenómeno
phenomenon
que
that
pasa
happens
relativamente seguido,
often. Well, that
aunque
would
tenía
although it hasn't happened for a few months. Okay, I was gonna say it happens often, so yeah, that speaks for some kind of ventilation that keeps the dust in circulation to have it reappearing on the camera. But then if you said although it hasn't happened for a few months, well, maybe it's winter. Are they using the heater now and the ventilation is off? Or it's the other way around, that the heater produces these thingies that fly, that makes them fly, while the ventilation is off, or air conditioning. That's all things I would like to know, that I think play a role in this.
que no aparecían los orbes. Hoy aparecieron de repente, estamos viendo la
Today they
televisión,
suddenly appeared. We were watching TV.
volteo hacia la cámara,
I look at the camera, I see the orbs. I ask my daughter to
alcanzo a
rewind
ver
the video.
los orbes y ya le pedí a mi hija que regresara un poco a la cámara de video. De repente empezaron a llegar muchos.
So why is
otros.
tonight there's so many videos again where everyone's
¿Se ven? ¿Sí los ven?
recording, filming off the monitor?
Una lluvia de orbes.
Yeah, but look, they all come from the same area right now.
Van pasando por la cámara.
I mean, first they all came from here, and now they're all coming from there. So there has to be a reason why they're all coming from the same area, and why over here they're all going up. So there's some kind of ventilation, and here we have a heater that blows them all up,
Regresamos un poquito.
or well, lifts them up, carries them up, makes them go up.
Ahí están los orbes que pasaron. Cuando eran muchos, los alcanzamos a ver. Por eso es que.
Or maybe there's just a draft coming in from over here.
Ven más. Otra ola de orbes en el bar. No es
It's not
una
a party
lamparita de
lamp.
fiestas. Está todo apagado. Pero como está prendido
The room is
visión
completely
nocturna,
dark. You can see due
se
to
mira
night
así.
vision.
clarito todo, pero está apagada la casa en la planta baja. ¿Ven cuántos orbes están en mi casa ahorita?
Yeah, I'd really like to believe him, but
As you can
to me,
see,
it's not
a large
orbs.
number of orbs invaded their homes, especially in the part where a bar is located. He adds that although he had already seen lights in previous recordings, this was the first time that they were seen in such a large amount. After this, I wrote back to him asking if he had any other cameras around or outside his home, since usually when orb movements like this occur, it is because something truly paranormal is about to happen, or has already happened. To my surprise, this was what his answer was.
So he does have a camera outside. So what am I missing
The first
now?
impression is that it is a child. However, its way of walking is quite odd.
It's not his way of walking. It's obviously being stopped and fast forwarded or something of the sort, because you can see.
The first impression is that it is a child.
Whatever is back here is moving in the same chop method of that kid. So that was obviously tampered with. So sorry. That makes it even less paranormal. Because look at those lights back here. If that's a car or whatever, it should be driving or moving normal while the kid is, you know, moving weirdly. But it's moving just as weird back there. So what?
However, its way of walking is quite odd.
See, the lights back there move just as
Our
odd as the
subscriber
kid
stressed
does.
that it was too small, almost the size of a baby just a few months old. Evidently, no baby moves that fast. In fact, this situation was captured after 2 in the morning. What child is alone at that hour?
But how do we know
Could it
it's
also
2 in
be
the morning?
part of the strange events that he is experiencing in his home? Tell me what you think.
I think that whole thing is a hoax.
Number 2.
But I was willing to believe him he saw something until he brought up that kid and the weird lights in the background. So sorry, but no. No, no, no.
Below, I will present a clip that has left no one indifferent. A footage that went viral on TikTok. So much that many of you sent it to my email. The image corresponds to a security camera installed inside the home of the woman that you now see on the screen. The camera shows her entering to investigate a very loud noise that she had just heard coming from right here. She never imagined what was about to happen to her.
Oh, great acting.
Without a doubt, the scene is shocking. What would you do if you had to live in a situation like this? How would you react if something completely strange attacked you in this way? An event worthy of the most disturbing horror movie. Yet in all honesty, the video turns out to be too fascinating to be true. So it is most likely that it is staged. A very good example to differentiate the fake from the real.
If she wouldn't have I don't know why, I was willing again to believe there was something to it until I saw her stand on her tippy toes, and I don't know why, but that was the moment where I was like, nah. I mean, sure, if somebody's choking you and pulling your head up, you would also automatically go on your toes and try to go with the movement, I'm guessing. And so I don't know why that was like, nah. That's what made it so fake for me. I didn't even see the shadow in the first place.
Number 1. We conclude this video with a strange footage recorded in a factory in broad daylight. The image captured by a security camera shows the routine work carried out by an employee in everyday situation where a subtle but at the same time strange manifestation occurs. What is it? I'll leave you with the clip to see if you can notice it.
Oh yeah, there's another person walking by. Oh god, it's probably a ghost. Sorry. Oh, there's been too many of these videos tonight somehow. And too many that were just too cheap. Oh, was it what? There's so many things going on. This thingy moved, there was a shadow, the door closed, and there's a guy walking up the stairs. So which one is supposed to be the ghostly
subscriber
apparition?
who sent us this image assures us that in this factory, nothing paranormal has ever happened. There are no open secrets, and no stories are known of ex-employees experiencing such situations. As far as he knows, no one has died here either. So we suspect that it is probably a fake video. Does it look like a setup to you? Or is there the possibility of a genuine paranormal manifestation? Let me know your opinions.
I don't know what is supposed to be. What is supposed to be the paranormal thing? The shadow or the door closing? I mean, the door can close because of a draft. The shadow can be from someone walking upstairs, or perhaps this person's shadow because of whatever mirroring and whatnot. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be seeing as the paranormal thing happening. I'm lost here, sorry.
Box, because this video has come to an end. My name is Lenore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
Oh, thank God. Oh God, that sounded wrong. I'm sorry. I did not mean to diss her. It's just, I don't know. I've had it with these videos tonight. Somehow I picked so many that were just not cool. Too much fake crap. Or maybe I wasn't in the right mood. Although I was in an okay mood when I started out, and I'm still in an okay mood. It was an okay day. Although I was in a way better mood yesterday, but yeah, never mind. Now I wanted to say something, and the moment I open my mouth, it's gone. Great. Oh, whatever, fine, then I'm not gonna say anything anymore. It was something about the videos. Well, they were okay. I mean, she has presented better ones, but yeah, I can understand it's probably pretty hard to find new videos every week. Although if you see the quality for some of them, it's like, wow, people are putting out a lot of crap, just crap that is nowhere near paranormal. And I always, not referring to this video right now, just in general of everything I watched tonight, and I'm always wondering, what's up with people? I mean, I wonder about that a lot, because people are getting, don't get me started about people. But from some of the things I've seen where people think it's ghosts or something paranormal, where I'm thinking like, dude, that is nothing. That's just the normal shadow, or you know, just something completely explainable. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I've just seen way too many of these, or people are just getting more and more stupid. I mean, they are certainly, and I'm not excluding myself. I know I am too, because I'm watching so much crap on the internet. My own mind starts to mess me up. But, never mind. Before I start, I know I'm gonna find some weird way to start talking politics again, and I've so had it with politics. The amount of stupidity going on there is just, ugh. And then okay, I'm just gonna say this one thing. I'm always amazed at some politicians that I mean, I guess it's normal for people to project onto others, but the way they sometimes project their stupidity on us, like, excuse me, do you really think we are that stupid? But I guess they do believe that. They think they're so mega smart and nobody's ever gonna. Ugh, never mind. Yeah. How did I get there again? I was talking about paranormal videos. Yeah, no, they were okay. You guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you were entertained in some way by these videos. Have a great day or a great night, and see you in the next video. Ow. Bye.